Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I give our praises. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Wakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great mercy to go well. Salutation to the Akiyom, which is the truth, and sincere to the four corners of the earth, which is the Artaza. To the one to Akwats, who listen and will be obedient to the husband, to the respectable Israelites. You know, the brother Howard coming to us, prophetic vibration camp.
Brother Yasad.
You know, through the power and spirit of Yabashim Yoshai, you know, we sit down and we reasoning as brothers, you know, and we were saying, and I not too long watch a video with Manazakba, and the last, like, commented about the video, we say this is the beginning of sorrows. So, as we see in Altar of Puros, we see in they want to take it, they want to drink the waters, and the one who not drinking the waters, you understand? Versus super where coming from, you know, is a division between them. So, you know, it's an uproar, you know. So I will play this clip, and this is in France, and I'll go down into other clips pertaining to the health pass, the health pass or bill pass. I think it's in France and on other countries in America and Europe. Yeah, and even in Trinidad they come in too. You know, but I think it's in a certain islands in Jamaica, yeah, Guyana, you know, a lot of countries right now they help passes bills they're using the unrighteous decree, you know, against the ones which they know will not take it, because why a lot of, you know, these Greeks they have a zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge, and really the men of the Lord is the ones who are not really going to take these jobs. You know, majority is the men of the Lord and their household, you know. So I'm going to play this clip, and we're going to go to precept. I have clips to play, and we're going to precept while we're going down. See what's really going on. I see what's going on in yeah, you see in Sheik here in the midst of the whole uproar. You know, you see in Sheik, if you can see her right here, let's select, yeah. Let's flip the screen. Yeah, when I watch it's a Sheik in the midst, you know. So let's show you all in France, all around the world, you know, the Israelites are scattered too, and mix up in the tumult, all the uproars, you know. And a lot of state of all these spirits, as you see, you know, pertaining to the against the government. This is one in I think this one is in
You're refusing the service? Are you refusing service? So you're going to enforce segregation, because we just told you that we're religiously exempt. I never told you anything.
And you hear what he say? He say, I just told you I'm religiously exempt or whatever. You mean that means, like, you know, through religion, in a teen that you don't believe in these things. You don't believe in taking the devil waters. So the business owner for the Pizza Hut place, he don't want the manager, you don't hear that, because he don't take the devil's waters, and he's like Edomite, you know. So they don't for the system, they want to go back to the new norm, which is their wickedness. You understand? Go back into sacrificing, killing, raping, murdering, you understand, and killing out our people in the streets, our Israelite brothers and sisters.
I would never tell you that. I would never say that. I would never say that. You don't have to leave. If you have the flyer, you got the flyer that you're supposed to put into your window, right? Okay, go and read it. Go and read it. Go and read it, and you tell me we're not leaving. Well, I'm not leaving. You guys can leave. I'm not leaving.
See, it could be J-Co mix. It could be a Latino, or it could be a Judite mix. You know, because you see, you know, the little beard and you know, and here in the Drake, you know, you hearing that the rebellious Drake, you know.
For this. Everybody in here is okay with that? Everybody's in here okay?
Even be a tribal guard, you know, as you see his little daughter here, you know, it could be a tribal guard.
For this. Everybody in here is okay with that? Everybody's in here okay with setting segregation in society? Everybody's okay with that? Oh, we don't have our vaccine cards, so now the kids can't eat. We can't eat. You guys are okay with that? This is the America you want to live in? Yeah. Is this the America you want to live in?
They say yep. Yeah, so the Edomites say yeah, here back again. The Edomites say yeah because why? They don't for the system. They don't them ready to go down with the beast. Yeah, so the beast and the system, you know. And how you feeling now? You wanted to hear, you know, let your child eat. No, they are against that. They are against him because the way how the system paid, you know, the ones who never take the waters, you understand? They are threat to society. They are threat to the ones who take the waters, you understand? So they say, hey, yep, and he didn't get the answer he wanted to show you how Jake, so simple-minded, Jake always want, you know, somebody to back them up in something. You know, when this is a serious time we live in, this is no joke time where everybody come and take it and come right. No, you know, is you know the reason of nation against nation, T against T, one people against another. You know.
Okay with that? This is the America you want to live in? Yeah. Is this the America you want to live in? No. You see, you're not American. That's why you need to get the f out of here.
This too. Watch shit middle finger.
Is this the America you want to live in? No. You see, you're not American. That's why you need to get the f. Is this the America you want to live in? No. You see, you're not American. That's why you need to get the f out of here. If you're not American.
You don't take their waters, and you know, and they for anything. They out for anything. I'll take it to our next one here. You know, our next one here.
We have some exclusive new video showing the violent beating of a hostess at a popular restaurant in Manhattan. The attack itself shocking, but what makes this crime even more remarkable is that it may be the first
city or a village or a town near you. You understand? Showing an uproars. You understand? And the Revelation 12 and 12. You never know you have a short time you come down with a great wrath. A part of his great wrath is his unrighteous decree. He using the government, his power to seduce the people. To have the people on that, you know, to be what was the word? Docile. You understand? To be under their order. You understand? To be under their program. You understand?
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. It's so hard on the people too, because when they come with their unrighteous decree with this and promoting, well, hey, you can't buy or sell, and if you don't go according to their health regulation, you're gonna be fined, you're gonna be charged. starting at $1,000 for your first breach of the health regulation. So a lot of jakes, and that's the thing. There is a quick speed way to put a lot of jakes into prison, because a lot of jakes gonna not stand for this, and a lot of jakes we already in poverty. So we're gonna find our money to pay the court system now for that fine. So that's to show you. So a lot of jakes gonna end up in the prison houses just because of the devil's unrighteous decree. And that is just all a part of their plan. You know, they're doing anything and don't concern about nobody. They just want to carry out their agenda because they know they have but a short time. The only video so
you don't have to video because of precepts.
First assault carried out in direct response to the city's indoor vaccination mandate. Newsweek's Adam Harding covering this. He brings us a story from the Upper West Side.
This is exclusive cell phone video of Thursday's attack outside Carmine's restaurant on the Upper West Side. Watch as the hostess stand is nearly tipped over. Tempers flare. At one point, a waiter helps carry someone away from the scene.
Oh, wow. That was bad.
We showed the wild brawl to customers. They are in...
And this year, that's pissed me off to see these fucking sellout jigs. You understand? Who wanna fucking, bow to the system. You understand? And in Revelation 14 going down, I think it's verse 9 going down. The Lord gonna destroy them who should be image and the beast. And Jake had to be, and why you think the part Jake to be like that Uncle Tom, you understand? That wicked Eve. So to make the speech, take the waters. I tell you, they have a dread dead coming.
Utter disbelief, especially since the restaurant says it all started when the 22-year-old hostess simply asked a group from Texas to show proof of a COVID vaccination to dine inside, part of the city's executive order that went into effect this week. Law enforcement sources say the hostess was then repeatedly punched in the face and body and sent to the hospital.
The businesses have a role and the citizens have a role. So I think we need to all be held responsible and play our part. And we have to respect the business's decision. It's a privilege to sit in an establishment, so we have to respect their choices as well.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Carmine says, in part, it is a shocking and tragic situation when one of our valued employees is assaulted for doing their job as required by city policies and trying to make a living. Elijah Jackson was here celebrating his birthday with family.
I'm disappointed. Because we're trying to get together. We're trying to open the city back up, and the only way we're going to do that is with vaccinations. And so I think it's a good idea that they're making it a mandate to get in with a vaccine card. But if that's the reaction, maybe we need to think of something else.
And tonight, the Hospitality Alliance is calling on the city and state to increase penalties for assaulting restaurant workers who are trying to enforce.
Yeah, and that is just it. They know the devil putting you to death, and yet still you running hand in hand with
you running hand in hand with me. So and all you wanna open back up the place and all this stand something like one bulla, one faggot ass nigga, So if we little language, but these to see them, they just piss me off. They stir up my spirit, because these jigs are them real Uncle Tom, real house niggas,
And and we'll just go straight to the point. The book of 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 3. It said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So everything was predestinated to happen. Yahweh Shemir Shai, as I say, the Lord revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. And that's the thing about it. He had the prophets are all coming in and speaking the word of prophecy unto the people. And now we live in a time whereby these prophecies coming to pass. we live in a time that these things actually taking place right before our eyes. So we see let me just read on down. It say from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, for like us, all that is made in this world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So it's a serious time we're living in right now. Never before we seen uproars over the whole place like that, and the devil coming down with his wrath, with his agenda like this, having all the countries to agreeing with this whole agenda here now, regardless of how people are to say, because that's the thing, they implementing their system whereby anytime you stir up or talk against it or look to be against this, they had a system in place whereby you gonna be fined, you'll be charged, you're gonna be an outcast.
And even so, just to add, pertaining to these barcodes, where they're gonna bring forth on these the waters card, just now brothers can't be on the highways. Brothers you can't even go out because when police pull up on you, you had to show a form of ID that they take the waters to be walking on the road. You understand? So just now, it would be a dreadlock now for the ones who not take the devil waters.
And my brother sent us a picture, the new identity card. You get a new ID card with all the information on it, it's like a barcode, just with a barcode number and your name upon it.
Like if you do last time, everybody selling out to be an item for the system.
It's just gonna get worse and worse because this is the end time we see manifesting here, and that is just it. It have a lot more things worse to come upon the earth. Earthquakes all over, uproars of people, watch how these people protesting all over. But all these protesting, it's still not going to stop this devil, because the devil don't give a shit about nobody.
Even his own people.
Not even his own people. The devil don't have no care for that. He just doing what he's do best, being a bully, and everybody had to be subjected unto him. And don't feel all this military might he have, he gonna use it. It's gonna come the time where he gonna use it to and that's the time of martial law. When Jacob's trouble come out, the military is gonna step out in this place. Let me do the scripture here. The book of Second Ezra 15 and 17. Yeah, it say a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to.
Can't. So that I was saying earlier on, you had that barcode for you to go in any city you wanna go. You had to be in the system to move in the system. If you not go in and buy the system, they have something waiting for you to put you in prison. You understand? The cast you in the prison. All the FEMA camps, all these new buildings they're putting up, which we know is FEMA camps. We know in all these caskets, they rubber plastic caskets they make it with 3-in-1 body could fit. All they planning for a mass, a killing, genocide. That Esau Edom. A big sacrifice Esau Edom looking to bring on the land. And a lot of killing, especially these Jakes. The Latinos and native Indians. Go ahead.
Yeah. That just to show you concerning in this time we living in. We people thinking, it's still a time, but time not run up upon you. The end already reach upon your neck right now. As the scripture say, the kingdom of heaven is sudden upon you, and it's right at our doorsteps right now. all the prophecies, we seen it right before our eyes.
The mark of the beast is knocking on the door right now.
Yeah, the mark of the beast is knocking on the door right now.
It's truly spread up by 2022. That is the day. Is the mark of the beast. You know, they get rid of all cash. You know, everything, you know, is being monitored. And when they say being monitored, they control your cash. And they could, if you behave, they could shut off your voice to come like they controlling you. I think President put a video on it on the chat pertaining to, I think that Edom might talking about it. They asked about the RFID. So they are coming with their agendas, and they are just fulfilling prophecy. They just doing what Yahweh Shimon Shai, you know, had them doing. And then he still think, you know, he doing opposite, but he just doing that to prophecy, according to prophecy. He fulfilling prophecy, go ahead.
Yeah, as they say, you know, they fulfilling prophecy because, hey, Yahweh Shimon Shai done write this rule.
God.
And that's the thing about we as a men of the Lord, you know, we given the interpretation, the understanding of these things. So all the things that is to come to pass, Esau Edom could only go in the way that Yahweh Shemel Shai directed him. You know, and that's the thing about it. The Lord have a set and appointed time for everything. So just as how we seen the mark of the beast coming forth, right after that is the other prophecies coming to pass. World War III. You know, all them things gonna come down. Because a major prophecy that is gonna happen, and that might even be by the time the middle of next year. By the middle of next year, no brothers wouldn't be on the streets no more. Yeah, because the speed they going with, you know, just now you can't go out and preach the word no more because all of that gonna be done away with. You know,
and that's going off the scripture where it say you know that's speed as it roughly paraphrasing, you know that's the speed now time for just for the elect sake. So we are saying oh praise to how about Shimon Shai. But that's where we see all these things happening at so you know at a rapid pace.
Yeah, you know, just as the time when Noah time a preaching was fulfilled, the same thing gonna come back with the elect. Our time is gonna be finished with preaching and waking up the house as well, because why? At that time when the Lord done already sealed the 144,000 and the 1/3. You know, it's just for the destruction to bring forth and then our salvation. But during that day, a lot of Israelites, they're gonna feel it.
As Elam Muhammad Zakwa do a video on 13,000 Haitians on a bridge living right now. That show you it as you say, we Israelites uneasy right now. We uneasy in this unrighteous decree, unrighteous kingdom. You know, we mourning when the wicked and authority we board. So we waiting for the righteous to rule.
Just bring out any Proverbs 39 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And we see in the wicked bear rule and what going on. Even the Edomites own people as well. They mourning. And we'll see it for Jakes. Because Jakes they just got accustomed, you know, thinking, well, they independence, they being able to go and do the wickedness freely. They'll be able to party, they'll be able to think. But in order for you to do that now, you had to take the devil's waters. Your time of partying, your time of mirth, that over. That time is over for you, and the devil is ensuring of that. The devil is ensuring of that because don't feel well you're gonna be able to go back to partying and think. No, the devil gonna set up the system in a way that you gonna always be uneasy and uncomfortable. Don't feel this time here things gonna be getting better. It is not gonna get better, it's only gonna get worse. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So you're coming into a more perilous time. And a lot of you jakes who blind, well, hey, sad be a portion. The Lord not even dealing with you. Your lot is done for the sword. Your lot is done for farming. Then who is to be raped, who is to be chopped up. The wild beast going and kill. Boy, yeah. Yeah, your Lord done, the Lord done, you done forsake the Lord, and the Lord done cast you out already. You done in that utter darkness, and you cannot be risen no more. You know, hey, but let me get it. Yeah, I'm bringing out more in the video. Alright, so hey, let me just get this last scripture here. Okay. Second is just yeah, because second is just chapter 16 verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? I mean, you know, destruction. Hell, all hell breaking loose. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows. We seen it, people crying out. A lot of people losing their jobs, and they
cancel up there, not again. They get cast out of the homes. All the landlords is paying them out there because they not jobbed up. So they pay them out of their house, you know, and they had to be on the street to go by family to stay because, you know, they ain't going down the system. Right?
Hey, and that is the thing about it. A lot of you jakes gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it real terrible because, hey, they don't have no remorse, and that, hey, they not gonna have no remorse for you. All of them already programmed already. Hey, you, the ones that are jabbed is gonna be against those that have not taken the devil's water yet. That's the beginning of sorrow and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Yeah, when the winter come, a lot of you who homeless because, hey, the winter already approaching. A lot of you gonna freeze to death and is frostbites to death. The beginning of wars. Hey, right now, you know, it's a US aerial ship anchored in Trinidad waters. You know, saying, well, they here to protect, but hey, what they came there for? To protect us from what? It has to be something being planned. It had to be for America to take a ship from that distance to come down here at our waters. You know, hey, something had to be wrong. I mean, let me just get a video. Quick yeah.
It's headed to Curacao when it leaves our U.S. aerial vehicle. This from Captain of the USNS Burlington, Arian Huber. Terrian Brown Campbell took a tour of the vessel on Tuesday and tells us more in this report. The United States Naval Supply Vessel, the Burlington, has been docked at the cruise ship complex since Monday. Stationed in the Caribbean, the vessel helps to protect the region's waters from illicit drugs and other illegal activity using a drone. The vessel is aptly named Scan Eagle.
So we're able to fly that thing right off the ship, and its main and sole purpose is intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. So full motion video sent back to the ship, so in real time we can look at things that we can't see on the horizon. We can send it over the horizon.
Captain Huber says the ship came from Haiti, where it was recently docked to assist with providing relief to that country. It's headed to Curacao when it leaves our waters.
And we'll be doing an exercise with them tomorrow, actually, and that will be a great opportunity to exercise our combined joint interoperability with a foreign partner that we hold in high regard.
Hey, we ought not to trust the devil. That is just the thing. We ought not to trust the devil, because we don't know when that time reach. They could come in, the US could come in and bring in their martial law upon us. You had to expect anything in these last times. The devil is a liar. These Edomites. It say, and powers shall stand in fear, beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish. You know, this pandemic here is known as a plague. And as far as we could see, you know, they only seeing a more strong strain, a more deadly variant come now. From the C19 is Delta, from Delta to Lambda, and we don't know what else they might you know, escalate again. It say, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be mindful, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that is why a lot of you jakes already, you know, have everything settled for your debt, because you seen all of these things and you still are repenting and turning back to your heritage. You still rather fight up with this fallen kingdom, you know, and stock up your treasures here and be destroyed. But we hope this video here was edifying. Shalom to, you know, all you Archeans pushing this word and enduring this unto the end. You know, soon it might be we last time, you know, spreading this word. Because the way how Yahweh Shemini Shai speedily making these prophecies come to pass, you know, the devil, he I'll use the word up speed, he on the up speed on his mission to, you know, his whole agenda. But we just had to hold faith and stay strong unto the end and give out the Heavenly Father all praises, you know, and stick with the Lord and endure this unto the end, because we already know what is coming and what is about to happen. Well, again, I hope this lesson was edifying. Double honors unto the elders and apostles had good millstone that real well. Shalom.